Hi guys, so tonight I'm going to show you my current foundation routine. As you can see, I have problematic skin. I have a lot of acne scarring on my cheeks here and definitely over here. I have dark circles, I have some scarring up here and on my chin. Now what I'm going to show you I don't do every day because on most days I'm pretty fine with going around with my face like this. I really couldn't care about anybody else's opinion, so I don't wear makeup on an everyday basis. But if I'm going to like a function where I know there's going to be a lot of pictures taken, and definitely on a Friday or Saturday night if I'm going out with my girlfriends or something, I definitely do this. This might seem like a lot of products to some people, but if you have a lot of scarring like this, you probably use just as many products as I do to cover them up. So let's get started. First step I take is moisturizing. Now for me this is an absolute must because, as I've said in a lot of my videos, I have really dry skin around my nose. My face everywhere else is pretty much kind of oily, but well, it's kind of normal oily, but in my nose area here and around here and sometimes like here and here, it gets pretty dry and flaky. So if I don't moisturize every single day, whether I'm wearing makeup or not, I have to moisturize, because if I don't, you will definitely see the flakes and it doesn't look that great. So right now I'm just using Clean and Clear. I'm not picky about my moisturizers. Whatever works. I put this all over my face. Some people might just want to focus in the spots that they're dry at, but personally I just like to put it all over my face. So I go like this. Making sure to get it on my chin as well, because later on when I do put my foundation on, I like to blend it down to my neck, so I want to make sure I have moisturizer there too. Okay, so after I moisturize, the next step that I take is a primer. This is really optional. I mean, the moisturizer is optional too, but this is optional. You don't necessarily have to use a primer, but personally I like to, because I have bigger pores here and here, and so it kind of fills in the pores and makes the makeup go on smoother. Also, I have fine lines underneath here, and that comes from years of wearing contact lenses and always kind of picking at my eyes. So guys, don't pick at your eyes. You will get fine lines there. Don't like pull and tug and rub. I've done that for years, so I kind of already have ruined the skin underneath there. But anyway, so the primer that I'm using right now is Fix and Perfect by Rimmel. You can see that there. I'm just going to put that all over my face. Okay, and so the next step is the actual foundation, and currently I'm using a mixture of my Mary Kay foundation, and this is medium coverage foundation, and it is in Bronze 500. Yeah. And also I'm going to mix that with the L'Oreal True Match. And that should be enough for my whole entire face. I like mixing both of these because it just gives it more of a full coverage, because this is medium coverage, and the L'Oreal True Match, I'm not quite sure if it's medium coverage or whatever, but both of it together really covers up a lot of the spots that I have. So I'm just going to use this stipple brush. It's dirty, I need to wash it because I used it yesterday, but I'm just going to do this and then do this. First I like to stipple the foundation on. And you can see that that's pretty much covering up a lot of my spots already. And once I get it pretty much all stippled on, I'm going to just go ahead and work it into little circles to kind of blend it in. So just like this. Also making sure to blend it into my neck as well, because I definitely don't want any of those lines here, so. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of it is covered up pretty much from just that, but there are some spots that definitely need some more coverage, and my bags definitely need some more coverage. Okay, so the next step that I'm going to take is my concealer, and I really like the Coastal Scents concealer. This is actually my second palette, and I'm just going to use this one right here. And so just going to get a little bit on my finger. I don't really like using brushes for concealer because I find that, especially since I have dry skin, the brushes kind of just poke at the dry skin and make it look more flakier. So using my fingers, it melts the foundation, or melts the concealer into my skin and makes it look more natural and more blendable and all that jazz. I think my camera's gonna die. So I'm just gonna take it and spot it over like that. And I kind of just pat it in and then blend on the edges. So just like that. Okay, and so the next thing I like to do is use a powder to set my foundation, and the powder that I currently use is MAC Studio Fix. This is actually a powder foundation, and it looks like this. It's in NC45, and this actually has pretty good coverage on its own, but because I want like that extra coverage, I like to use this like with another foundation. Now some days when I'm just going light and I don't feel like packing this stuff on my face, then I will just use this by itself, but that's not what I'm just doing in this tutorial. So with this here foundation, I like to use a brush like this, and this is just the pink Kabuki brush from Coastal Scents, and I had this for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and so I just swirl it in, and then I just kind of blot it all over and swirl in. And this is just going to keep the foundation from melting off, and it's going to get rid of that shine as well. Okay, so that's pretty much my full foundation routine. The last thing that I like to do once I'm completely finished my foundation routine is I definitely like to use some sort of cheek product, whether that is blush or bronzer or just something to give my cheeks a little bit of color, because to me this just looks so dull. So tonight I'm just going to use my bronzer, and this is by MAC as well. And this is just, wait, what color is it? Refined Deeper Bronze. And it looks like this. It has some shimmer in it as well. So I'm just going to use this brush. No. Yeah, anyway. So I'm just going to use this big fluffy brush. This is I don't even remember where I got this. I think it's from Coastal Scents as well. And just so you guys know, I'm not sponsored by Coastal Scents. I know I've been using a lot of their products, but I just really like their products. So just dab a little bit. Okay, so this is pretty much my face routine. Just gonna put on a little bit of lipstick. This is just Violetta from the MAC's Venomous Villains collection. And if you use this really lightly, it's a really nice color. I mean, you can use it, it's an amplified, so you can build it up to like a really, really intense purple. But for every day, I just like to dab it. And you can see that's not like a really bright purple, just a nice tint of color. But yeah, so this is my face routine if I'm going out at night, or, I mean, usually I use a different cheek maybe, or a different lip eye combo, but this is just the basic look, the basic foundation look. And as you can see, most of my spots are gone. There may be a few that might show through, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They don't really show up in pictures, so I think it's a big improvement from the before. So I'm going to include pictures afterwards, just so you can see a side-by-side difference, because there is a big difference. So most people don't really believe me when I say I have like really scarred skin until I show them videos like this. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I love you all, and bye!